Hi, this is Dylan. This is the BC Sports Report, and I'm here with my dad.
Hey, Dylan.
Nice to have you on the show.
Always great to be
Wow,
on
it was
the show.
a crazy week of Week 2 football.
Crazy week of
I
football.
know. Rankings are going to be all shaken up. So
Yeah, what happened to Arkansas?
I know. I don't know. So I'm going to start with my top 10. So number 10, I'm going with Michigan State. Latavion Bell is a great running back. And plus, they have got great defense. Their quarterback position's getting better. I think that Michigan State could contend for the Rose Bowl this year. Okay, number 9, I'm going with Oklahoma Sooners. They crushed Florida A&M. They're getting better and better. I think that Oklahoma could be getting better and better. And I think that they could be like a top team. They're better than I thought they were going to be. Okay, number 8. I'm going with Florida State, and I know, and I mean they beat Savannah State 55-0. They're absolutely a dominating team.
Yeah, they're playing well. Why
I know.
not?
Yeah, I know. Okay, but number 7, K-State.
K-State, nice pick.
Yeah,
Dylan.
I know they're
Killed
kind of.
Miami.
I know Miami actually has a talent, has more high recruiting class than Kansas State, but their defensive line, which is so dominant, they shut down the run, and Kansas State's offense looks really good. I think Kansas State could contend. Could be a dark horse candidate for like a national championship if they keep winning.
Whoa, okay.
It's a bold prediction. Okay, but going with number 6, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Nice pick, Dylan.
They're a little uncertain. I was a little uncertain about them after like being a tough game against Missouri, but then they ended up pulling away from Missouri and Georgia. Aaron Murray's been playing much better, so I like Missouri's number 6.
That was a good game.
Yeah,
That was a good
okay.
game.
Yeah, okay. Number 5, West Virginia. They got the explosive offense. Just can't go against when offenses are that explosive. You just can't go against like explosive offenses scoring 70 points. Just can't go against it. Okay, number 4, I'm gonna go with LSU. They crushed Washington, and I think that LSU really is better than I thought. Plus Zach Mettenberger has been better than I thought.
So much
After beating Washington, I couldn't really put them that high until they can really signature a win against that team. They shut down Keith Price, who lit up the Baylor defense last year. Okay, number 3, the Oregon Ducks. They beat Fresno State last night.
Yeah, Oregon just keeps on moving on, don't they?
Actually wasn't a huge win for them. What you think they're going to score. They didn't score 50 last night, so. But still, Oregon keeps winning. But okay, but you know what the top 2 is, though. It's the same. Okay, number 2, USC, Matt Barkley, Robert Woods Marquise, Silas Red, unbelievable, too tough to stop. And then on offense, but the Syracuse actually played them. It's kind of tough yesterday. But number 1, Alabama. Actually, they didn't really score as many points as I thought they were gonna against Western Kentucky.
Oh,
it
that's
was only 35.
They sit the starters after the first quarter.
I know they're such a
They're still an
dominating.
exhibition.
They're such a dominating team. They're playing Arkansas next week. But most teams, I'd say, would have to be careful. I know Alabama, and they're never gonna underestimate a game. Okay, so now, what's your game of the week this week?
My game of the week, Dylan, is in Louisville, UNC. That UNC had a really tough loss against Wake Forest.
But they played well.
They played well, and I like this matchup, Dylan, for a lot of reasons. But I'm actually going to pick UNC, but I think Louisville is going to play a great game too.
Yeah, Louisville is definitely like a good team. They're definitely the favorite in the Big East. Okay, well, my game of the week, Notre Dame at Michigan State.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that Notre Dame, I think they've been they're better than expected. Michigan State, Latavion Bell, I think they're going to be in the top 10 this week, and I think that Michigan State definitely could beat Notre Dame, and no matter who Notre Dame's playing, it's always a big game. What's your upset of the week?
My upset of the week, Dylan, is Wake Forest is going to win the game. They're an impressive team. They just seem to have it on all sides of the ball, and I think Florida could fall.
I agree exactly with you.
Oh wow! I always am so like.
You normally don't. I don't normally, but this time I am.
He doesn't agree with anything I say.
Yeah,
typically.
exactly. I agree with you because I think that Wake Forest, Tanner Price is just he's really coming back. I feel like every time I turn on the TV and watch Wake Forest, they always drive down and score a touchdown.
Yeah, no,
that's what I feel with Wake Forest. I think that next week against Florida State, I think whoever wins that game could be in the ACC championship game because I just think that because if Wake Forest wins, that could really shake up things. If Wake Forest loses, then I don't know if they're really going to be able to be in the ACC championship.
Another bold prediction on Dylan's BC Sports Report. Who's your impact player of the week?
I'm going exactly back to Wake Forest again. Tanner Price, the quarterback. He's a left-handed quarterback, but he's really looked impressive. He's such a clutch guy. When they need him to go, he does it. Last year, some of the losses that he had weren't really his fault. It was the kicker's fault. That's my biggest concern about Wake Forest is the kicker. But I mean,
Talk
Tanner
to Penn
Price.
State about that. Yeah.
But Tanner Price is just such a great. I really like the way he's been playing, and to beat UNC, that was a good one. UNC has had great defense in the past, and those guys go on to the pros. Okay, what's your pick?
Actually, Dylan, it's not a player this week. It's an entire offense, and I'm picking the entire Baylor offense because they're just, RG3. I mean, you watch these guys.
You're saying Nick Florence, that other quarterback.
Pretty much. I mean, Nick Florence, but it's just the whole team. It's just I'm so impressed with that whole group. So
I know.
Baylor offense, don't let me down.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was nice having you on the show.
Dylan, it's always great to be on the show.
Okay.
Week 3, and
Okay.
it's going to be a great
Okay.
season. So keep tuning in.
From BC Sports Report with my dad, I'm Dylan. See you next time.